This is the Dzogchen Sunday Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For multiple decades, I spent about 8 hours a day, almost every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering the teachings and techniques of each school of meditation so that you would not have to. Whoops, that is the wrong page. Don't I feel silly? Let's try this again. Oopsie. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here we go. It is Luke Skywalker early Friday morning. Come, let us meditate like a Jedi. As always, if at any, oops, I forgot to set up my side monitor. Boy, is my face red. As always, the moment you have a specific question about the philosophies or techniques that support mindfulness and meditation, do not hesitate to type your question in great detail in the chat window, for I tend to check for questions about once every 13 minutes or so. Let's see. And oopsie. Let's see. Say hello to my little friend. Invite. Invite. Ford and Heck, what's up? Okay, here we go. We're going to play with Green Heroine's Easy Tantra. It's easy to be overwhelmed, so let's put things in their place. It's kind of like, you ever look at a bookshelf and there's more shelf than books, and so to keep the books from tipping over, they have got a weighted object on each end of the books, and they call them bookends. Well, that's what we're doing here. Our first bookend is the passive contemplation of emptiness. Our final bookend is the passive contemplation of kindness. And in the middle, we're going to meditate first on clarity, then on bliss. Kind of like a salad sandwich. So to get things going, please join me in chanting the Lama Khyentse. Teacher, come to this crown. Teacher, come to this crown. Teacher, come to this crown. So this bronze represents us, the meditator, and this red object represents either the teacher or the teachings, whichever you prefer. And now let us passively contemplate emptiness. By the way, quick reminder, the wisdom of letting go is the first fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path of Enlightenment. So, a quick reminder. As we relax into our exhalation, all the circumstances or lots we saw during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as in archetypes, real or imagined paradise, pure land, or vati, comprised only of light. So we're now going to play with an 8-syllable synopsis of that, which is simply lots like vati, seen yet empty. So emptiness is a metaphor of non-graspability. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever circumstances we noticed during our previous inhalation could fleetingly feel at least a trifle less stressful, less permanent, less defining, and less graspable. So we use no self as a metaphor of taking a break from defining ourselves by what we perceive. And emptiness is just a metaphor for the fleeting experience of non-graspability. Let's reverse engineer it into a simile. As we relax into our exhalation, all our circumstances could feel as non-graspable as a vast empty void. A simile is only as effective as it is relatable. So, what is a real-world example of a non-graspable, vast empty void? How about the illusion of the infinite azure sky on a bright and beautiful cloudless morn, which, although could look tantalizing to the eye, feels non-graspable to the hand? So we've demystified emptiness. It's just a figure of speech. A figure of speech representing the fleeting experience of non-graspability latent within each exhalation. So we're now going to practice the union of awareness and wisdom. And it's super, super simple. During our inhalation, we're going to silently and mentally recite the 8-syllable synopsis, lots like va ti seen yet md. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. During our exhalation, we're going to physically relax as best we can while chanting the 10-syllable mantra 3 times per breath for a total of 4 breaths. In doing so, we experience the wisdom, the union of wisdom and emptiness. Om Tare Du Dane Du Re Suwa, Om Tare Du Dane Du Re Suwa, Om Tare Du Dane Du Re Suwa, Om Tare Tu Tare Tu 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 Re Suwa. Check to the left real quick. Let's see. Excuse me. Excuse me, my goodness. So let's hit invite and say hi 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 and invite the guest, invite the guest. Okay, so that's great. I'm happy to, so Umbra, I'm happy to help as best I can. Although I got to tell you, I work with people chiefly over the live stream, whether it's here on TikTok or whether it's on the Tube app, which is going on right now. It's a simulcast. That's the way I primarily work with people. Let's continue. So Radar's there. How you doing, Radar? Let's see. Guest invites and guest invites and guest invites. All right, we're caught up. Let's move on now. As we relax into our exhalation, all the bodies or forms we felt during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's real or imagined body, deva or yidam, comprised only of light. So the 8-syllable synopsis is forms like yidam, felt yet empty. Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa, 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 Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Excuse me. We switch gears now to the interpersonal. As we relax into our exhalation, all the relationships, communication, or speech we heard during our previous inhalation could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void, as an archetype's real or imagined speech or mantra comprised only of light. What is the 8-syllable synopsis? Speech like mantra, heard yet empty. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Real quick, gotta check over here. Welcome aboard, kids. We switch gears now and turn our attention to our experience of the mental. By the mental, we mean perceptions, emotions, intentions, thoughts, memories, and imaginings. Together. I guess not together. So as we relax into our exhalation, all perceptions, emotions, intentions, cognitions, memories, and imaginings, or minds, we noticed during our previous inhalation, could feel as non-graspable, empty, or void as an archetype's mind symbolized by a syllable or bija comprised only of light. What is the 8-syllable synopsis? Minds, like bija, clear yet empty. Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tari Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa, Om Tarit Tari Turi Sawa. So we now shift gears to our first practice of mindfulness and meditation, of clarity and letting go, which functions as a kind of carrier wave of liberation's peace. Now the trick is to treat our nostrils like a metronome, in other words, which we are aware of peripherally, but upon which we do not concentrate. As we passively notice air entering our nostrils, suddenly, oopsie, real quick, wait a minute here. Oh boy, here we go. Going to go over here. Un, deux, trois. Copy. Let's go back over here. And delete. And paste. Let's make sure everything's copacetic. Excellent. All right, let's watch and rest. We now shift gears to mindfulness and meditation of bliss and letting go. We begin by, one moment if you please. So in preparation, let us chant the Lama Naljor. Teacher, blend with this mind. Teacher, blend with this mind. Teacher, blend with this mind. Okay, another quick edit. Do bear with me. All right, here we go. As we passively notice our chest swelling with breath, silently and mentally recite the verb feel. As we passively notice our chest subtly sink as gently we exhale, silently and mentally recite the verb rest. Let us now shift gears and passively contemplate the union of love and letting go. Excuse me. Wherein we bring our personal needs and desires into manifesting's path of universal love. Excuse me. May each being's experience of the mental now be as joyful as the mind of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a bija seed syllable. The six-syllable synopsis is bija joy for all minds. As we inhale, we silently and mentally recite that. As we exhale, we physically relax as best we can while striving to chant the 10-syllable mantra 3 times per breath for a total of 4 breaths. Om tade tu tade tu de sowa, Om tade tu tade tu de sowa, Om tade tu tade tu de sowa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. May each being's experience of the interpersonal now be as peaceful as the speech of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a mantra. Bija peace for all speech. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. May each being's experience of the physical now be as healthy as the form of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a yadam. Mantra health for all forms. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa, Om tadit tadi turi sawa. We come to our final set of well wishes. May each being's experience of the circumstantial now be as fortunate as the lot of an archetypical Buddha symbolized by a paradise, pure land, or vati. The six-syllable synopsis is Vati boon for all lots. Om Tani Titani Turisuwa, 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 Om Tadit Tadit Turiswa, Om Tadit Tadit Turiswa, Om Tadit Tadit Turiswa. You have taken your first step into a much larger world. If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. For Meditate Like a Jedi is made possible thanks to the generosity of viewers just like you. In approximately 11 hours, I would very much like to return to lead today's dusk practice of Meditate Like a Jedi. And if you are as geeky as me, may the Force be with you always.